up, y'all, man? Welcome to another episode of Choppin' It Up with TJ, man. I got my boy King J Rand. He back with me, man, for part 2 already. It's only been a week since we did part 1 with King J Rand. King J Rand back in the building, man.
Hey, what's up with it? I'm back in the building like my boy just said. We finna chop it up with TJ with a twist. I gotta stay tuned to get the twist.
For real, gotta stay tuned for the twist, you know what I'm saying? Before we even get too far deep into the episode and get started or whatever, man, I just want to go ahead and, send my condolences and, to the families of those that, the lives that was lost last night at the Airbnb party or whatnot. So, and out of that, I'm going to do a 60-second moment of silence. Me and King J Rand, we're going to do a 60-second moment of silence, to show our, respects, you know what I'm saying? And, we're going to do that right now. I'm going to start a little time on my phone. I go to tone right there, man. Shout out to those people, man. It seemed like y'all was, definitely, some young individuals. It seemed like y'all had, a lot going for y'allself. So I definitely want to take that time to give y'all that moment of silence and send my condolences, you know what I'm saying? And, on a more positive note, man, let's jump right into this episode of Chopping It Up with TJ. So, this episode is going to be completely different from any other episode y'all done seen. I'm gonna take my interviewee hat off, and I'm gonna pass it over to King J Rand today. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be the one doing asking all the questions. He gonna be interviewing me. Y'all gonna be getting to know me a little bit more. Y'all gonna be getting to my little personal business a little bit more. I'm gonna share with y'all what I want y'all to know. So King J Rand, go ahead and take over, man. This is your time to shine, bro.
We chopping it up with TJ today, man. But who the fuck is TJ? Like, we grew up with the nigga, so we know him. I ain't gonna say the government, but we know him.
Nah, you can say the government. That's cool.
Terrence. Yeah.
It's Taryn. That's why I go by TJ now, because people try to, say Taryn. It be hard. Some people say Taryn.
Cut. If you know, you know.
You got the lemon drop martini, you know what I'm saying? He came in lit today.
Hey, anyways, we chopping it up with TJ, but we always doing that. How you gonna chop it up with me? So let's start there. Where you from, my boy?
Man, I'm from a little town called Italy, Texas. Shout out to the ITA, man. ITA, man, that's my home. I was born in Dallas, but definitely from Italy, Texas. I don't claim being from Dallas. Nothing against Dallas, but I'm from Italy, Texas. I'm a country boy.
Country boy. Yeehaw, man. Go Cowboys.
Nah, for real.
Thanks. So, boom. What elementary school did you go to?
So,
was it in Italy, Texas?
It was in Italy, Texas. We only got one elementary school and one junior high. Junior high and high school is connected. It's together. We got 2 schools. Elementary and then junior high and middle school. Well, junior high is technically middle school and then high school. So I went to Stafford Elementary. In my earlier days coming up as a kid, I went to Stafford Elementary down there in Italy, Texas. Shout out Stafford Elementary. Y'all, it's bigger and better now, from when I was there. I wish I could have graduated from my hometown, but I didn't. But yeah, that's right.
Boom. So where you go to middle school?
Middle school, you know the answer to that. I went to Reed Middle School, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out RMS, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You only went to one middle school?
No. So I went to Reed Middle School all of my 7th grade year.
Where you go?
I went to Reed Middle School all of my 7th grade year, half of my 8th grade year. I finished the rest of my 8th grade year at Bessie Coleman Middle School in Cedar Hill.
What the fuck?
and you didn't even know that. But at one point, you went to Cedar Hill too, right?
That's where I'm from.
Exactly. So I went to Bessie Coleman the rest of my 8th grade year. That's where I finished. Then I came back to Duncanville High School, started freshman year.
I'm a suburban nigga, but with a beat. Child ass and I have a kid on my kids, on my brother, and my sister. Anyways, we talking about TJ. Anyways, damn, tell me about the time Bessie called me, because I went per minute, so I really don't like them niggas, but we grown now, you know.
Okay. Alright, so my time at Bessie Coleman was probably the best school experience of my life. Only because I would say my cousin was the principal. So perks. So I mean, I ain't gonna say, but I didn't get no special treatment though. Like I was treated like every other student. Like he didn't give me no special treatment. Shout out Mr. Miller. Shout out my big kinfolk, Jason Miller. One of the best principals that I know. Now I'm not just saying it just because he's my cousin either. He's really a exemplary principal. Like he's a good principal. He done worked in many districts. So shout out Mr. Miller. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know Mr. Miller.
Mr.
So
Miller.
yeah, so that was definitely yeah, I had a good time at Basic Cover, man. I had more fun at Basic Cover. We did more stuff. Like we had our field day. They took us to Six Flags. Yeah, Basic Cover was fun. Man. Basic Cover was lit. I had a time. My time was definitely that.
Look, it is just funny because I just said I would beat a nigga ass, and my nigga just say at the time it's like that. I still would do that. But anyway, what I was gonna say, you got any partners from Bessie that you remember this from shout out? Because I fuck around with it. So
I'll be honest, man. I was kind of shy there because just for the simple fact I ain't know nobody. I do remember this one dude. Shout out Nathaniel. We used to call him Nate. Nathaniel Hackett. I think it was Hackett. I don't know. I can't remember his name. Shout out Nathaniel, man. And Nathaniel, if you ever watch this, Nate. I'm calling you Nate. I ain't gonna call you Doug.
I'm gonna post a clue. I got some Bessie coming partners. Yeah. They don't know his ass.
So I know Nate, Kendall, KJ.
I don't want to say my nigga full name, but like, how you, which one? I know, like,
KJ.
Football player?
Yeah. He used to be.
Yeah.
KJ.
Pork chop.
He used to be kind of heavy set. He done lost some weight.
I didn't know my nigga was the Bessie, but that makes sense. Oh, God. Shout out my nigga KJ.
Yeah,
shout out
KJ, man.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry for calling out your good. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you good.
Everybody know him.
You good.
That's
I just know a lot of KJs.
Yeah, that's another cool dude. Like,
that's my brother, like a real life brother. Like I've been on since elementary school.
Yeah. I was gonna say, 'cause I know you knew him.
Yeah. That's my brother.
So yeah, I definitely
shout out KJ. That's how I know KJ a real nigga, because we like, you know, we attracting type shit, like the same type of niggas. I know I don't fuck with bitch ass niggas. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So if KJ out there being cool with niggas that I'm out there meeting on my own and we not telling like, oh, go be cool with that nigga or we ain't been around, that just tell me like, I'm a real nigga, and then two, they real niggas, because it's like, that's the type niggas you gonna meet. KJ is the type niggas you gonna shout out.
Yeah, KJ always cool.
Shout out
KJ's
cool.
And it's funny too.
Cold as fucking football. Oh my God, that's my nigga. Anyways, Reed, bro, that's where I met you, fool. Reed, look at that smile to my Bessie. Reed, boy. Say, if you know, you know, bro. Reed really the best middle school in Duncanville. Then Bird, then Kenner. You know.
We gotta put Kenner last, right?
Got to.
Couldn't never stop.
Got to. Oh, bro. But Reed, bro, tell me about some of your times at Reed that you enjoyed.
Man, I don't know, man, because back them RMS days, them Reed middle school days, that's when I used to fight a lot. I was fighting a lot of niggas back then. I used to fight a lot, man. And I ain't proud of it. I mean, I was proud of it back then because I ain't have too many L's. I ain't take too many L's. I was good from the shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Still from the shoulders, but, you know, I enjoyed Reed, you know. My football days was, you know, alright, you know what I'm saying? It was cool, you know. Had Big Josh out there on the field. Shout out Big Josh.
Shout out Big Josh.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Leonard. Leonard, one of the hardest hitting niggas that I know. Like, nigga, Leonard, there was shit Leonard doing that I didn't even know couldn't get no penalty for. Nigga, Leonard used to be slaying niggas on the football field. I'm like, bro, damn, ain't that a horse collar? but him, shit, Kareem, man, shout out Kareem, man.
Kareem, my God.
It's so many.
R.I.P. Jacoby Carter, one of the coldest niggas to do this shit.
Man, long live Jacoby.
Long live Jacoby, long live 5. Not even on that gang shit, that's my nigga number. And even if it was, long live 5, long live my brother. R.I.P. Jacoby Carter, bro. One of the coldest niggas come through. Heavily sports.
Heavily mixed.
Fast than a bitch. I bet shit, I can't remember play. I think it's called Dollar Rate. If you play offense and shit back then.
Yeah.
I definitely think that was a play. My nigga don't score. Arnold this week.
Oh, yeah.
RP, bro.
Kobe would do a kickoff return in a heartbeat.
Kick up return, get busy.
You see his little do-rag.
And can sing.
Man blowing this do-rag.
My nigga
back.
can sing,
Do-rag,
bro. Do-rag. Flapping. My nigga can sing, too.
Can sing like a motherfucker.
RP, my
That was like the biggest jokester. Like, dude was funny as hell. Like, I mean, bro. But we ain't gonna get into all that.
So we ain't even gonna go in.
I get emotional real quick talking about my boy Kobe.
Boom. High school. You went to Duncanville?
Yes.
All four?
All four.
Okay, so boom.
Duncanville alone.
We can take you step by step. 9th grade year, how they go? Like, overall, how you feel about it?
9th grade year. 9th grade year was just a freshman year. It was just a warm-up year for me. Didn't really get out of my shell until sophomore year. Sophomore year was the most fun year I ever had.
Wow.
Cause bro, we had so much fun back then. Like we was having pep rallies and shit. Like, cause you remember, like, cause when we first got there, our principal was Miss Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
Then junior year and senior year, we had Mr. McDonald. So that was kind of lame. Like when you got there. No shade to Mr. McDonald. I'm just saying, like from my experience, Miss Simmons, like she had that school rocking. Like that was fun. Sophomore year was fun. Freshman year was boring. Like it was just boring.
Then boom, junior year.
Junior year was like a setback year for me. Well, no, I wasn't a setback year. Junior year was fun for me too, because I just had a lot of good classes, bro. With a lot of my niggas in there. Like, I had the little activity period and shit. My fifth block, I think it was Coach Shelton class.
Shout out
so
Coach
many people in
Shelton.
there. Like, yeah, shout out Coach Shelton. There was so many people in there. Like, Coach Shelton made his class so free and just so open and so fun. Like, I had so much fun in his class. There was a lot of people in there. Deja was in there. I don't call out too many people names because I don't know if y'all want to be exposed. Like, you know, podcast, so I'm just not going to keep the names to them. But there was a lot of classmates in there, like, that we're familiar with, like,
I went to reading.
they went to research. It was fun, bro. It was a fun class, bro.
Boom, senior year, y'all finna walk out at the motherfucking Ranger Stadium, nigga. Y'all done. It's COVID, prom canceled, all this going on. We don't know if we even gonna walk, but y'all walk.
Yeah.
Damn near everybody walk.
Yeah.
Luckily. But anyway, we chopping up a TJ. Boom, so take me through senior year.
So, I'm glad you answered that. So, senior year was actually a wild year for me. So, since I didn't have all my credits to be classified as a senior, coming into senior year, I was basically reclassified as a junior. I was still a junior during senior year. A lot of people don't even know that. So, and I still walk. So, I'm gonna take y'all through that a little bit. So, I was just a knucklehead in school, not doing what I was supposed to do, not staying on top of my work. I was working at McDonald's at this time. Still, I started working for McDonald's freshman year in high school. I was 16, so let's just put that out there. So I was already working, and back then I was more concerned. Even then, I was already money driven and more concerned about my money than school, because school, in my mind, school was just preparing me to be a working man any fucking way. So I figured, why not just put all my focus into work? Because I'm not getting paid to go to school. But you know, what really pushed me to just get that shit out the way is because, no shade to my mama. My mama was a high school dropout, and it meant a lot to my mama for me to not follow in her footsteps and be better than her in some way, some capacity. So I really just went back and finished it, you know, for my mama. And when I say went back and finished it, I did drop out of school for a whole 2 months and just didn't go. To the point where my mama had to walk me back into the building and, you know, have a meeting with Mr. McDonald, the principal at the time, to get me back into school. And I ended up doing credit recovery, and I ended up cheating my way through that shit. I ain't gonna lie. To be honest, I keep it buck.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
And shit, you know, I got all my credits. I think we needed 26 credits to graduate,
Right.
24 or 26. I had 32 credits by the end of the year, and I walked the stage.
Mama! RFP take off, man. We did this shit for mama, man. For myself.
I definitely did it for my mama, man. I didn't do it for myself. I definitely did it for my mama. That was my only motivation to finish high school. Other than that, I could care less.
Right, because like
But
you said,
to y'all out there, finish school. Do it for your mama. She would love to hold that diploma and plaster it somewhere on her wall.
baby,
So just do it for your mama. If you ain't gonna
we
do
did
for
it.
yourself.
Why not? You feel me? So, boom, we talking about highs. So, unfortunately, the opposite of a high is a low.
Yeah.
and we all gonna endure and go through that.
Absolutely.
So boom. What's something looking back? Because when you going through shit, you don't realize shit be fucked up and you going through shit.
Right.
It be when you move on and learn and grow and actually heal and get stronger from shit and able to look back, you be like, damn, that was actually fucked up and I went through that and didn't know I was feeling like this because of this. So boom. Not to get too deep, but to throw our fishing pole out there. What's something you feel like you endured as an adolescent, like as a kid, that you look back on and be like, damn, that was actually fucked up and I didn't realize it was fucked up that you went through?
I would say being born with epilepsy, in other words, seizures. So growing up in my early days and through my teen years until I was 16, I was diagnosed with epilepsy, and I grew up having seizures, and like a lot of stuff that I'm able to do now, I wasn't supposed to be able to do. I wasn't supposed to never learn how to drive or be able to drive a car or play video games, simple stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? I had some spikes on the right side of my brain. It was some neurological shit, some doctor shit, some shit I'm not educated on. But I would say that was one of the most trying times. Like looking back on it and be like, damn, like I lived through that and then I grew out of it. Like, so I haven't had a seizure since I was like 16 years old. So I guess, I know that's something that I overcame like in my childhood. And I look back on it like, damn, I went through that. Like, having to be in and out of Children's Hospital, like, what I'm saying, staying in Italy, Texas, and then my people having to drive me to Children's all the way to downtown Dallas out here to go to hospital appointments and shit like that, MRIs and stuff like that. So I think that's something that's gonna be not stuck with me in a bad light, but it's just something that I lived through, something that I overcame as a kid and as a young teen. So definitely that.
Boom. So when that was in the lessons. So let's say about like middle school now. Some of you feel like you went through like looking back on, damn, that was fucked up.
Middle school, I would say just being angry all the time because I couldn't understand why I was fighting all the time. Like it's like I don't know if I was doing it for clout or if I was just doing it just to just blow off steam. Like, but bro, I was fighting down there every week at school, and it was no reason for me to be fighting. And shout out to Officer Mays. I've seen Officer Mays, come through my drive-through at the McDonald's I work at, and we recognized each other. But shout out Officer Mays because if it wasn't for Officer Mays, I probably would still be fighting to this day, or I probably wouldn't be here because somebody probably killed me because I fight too hard. But Officer Mays was telling me, he was like, hey bro, he was like, I know you stiff from the shoulders, but he was like, man, when you get to D-Ville, like, you a lone wolf. He was like, I don't never see you in a clique with a lot of people. He was like, where they jump, like, ain't no one-on-ones. He was like, so either you gonna stop all that fighting or you gonna get you a clique to run with. He was like, but I know you a lone wolf, so I know you're not gonna run in no clique. I was like, sure, you right. And that stuck with me. Officer Mays, shout out, that stuck with me. Like, when I got to high school, I didn't have not one fight in high school. I stopped fighting. Like, that was enough.
Fun fact, that's how I met this nigga. He was fighting Keelan in Hollywood Park. If you went to read, you got a fucking Hollywood Park story, especially on Halloween.
Hey, shout out Keelan on Keelan. Shout out Key. Cool with Key. Like, we was young, bro, so all that shit.
We grown now. They got a whole baby now.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out his older brother too, Kalen.
Shout out Kalen.
Shout out both of them. Shout out y'all, bro. Shout out y'all family, bro.
Shout out their dad. Shout out their mom. Bro.
Yes, man.
I used to play AAU, so I used to see him. I used to play basketball 21 and shit out there in the motherfucking backyard.
I think everybody had that arch nemesis growing up, that little rivalry.
So who was your arch nemesis?
Keelan. You know how many times me and Keelan fought, bro? And just like for no reason.
I only seen it that once.
No, me and Keelan.
That's how I met this nigga. Fun fact.
Me and Keelan had been fighting since Brandenburg intermediate, since intermediate.
So what was the first time y'all?
Bro, I don't even want to get into it because it's so old. Like, it really don't even matter. I ain't gonna lie. He whooped my ass some. I whooped his ass some. Like, you know how it goes. Like, it's never, I
win some, you lose some, but you live to fuck another day.
Yeah, but man, I love Keelan, bro. Keelan,
I love that nigga.
He's a great dude. I know he working hard. I know he got a good job, man. Keelan, a good dude, man.
Yeah. Okay, boom. Something we faced in high school that when we look back on it now, we're like, damn, that was fucked up.
What you mean?
Like something that, like adversity that you went through, that you, when you was going through
In
it.
high school?
Yeah. Like, let me give you an example. Like you said, just how you just stopped going for 2 months. You feel me? But you went back. At one point, I stopped. I got locked up and just got out and just like, fuck it, I'm grown. I'm not going back no more. But when I look back on it, I'm like, damn, I wish, not that I wish, but it's just like, if I didn't do that, I could have did that and I would have did this and I would have did that.
Oh.
So I was like, damn, that's fucked up. That I felt like, fuck this shit. I'm grown. Like, fuck this shit.
When I dropped out for 2 months.
Okay.
2 months I dropped out, I regret that shit wholeheartedly because like I was so focused on my money, but at the same time, like I had to go through credit recovery, and that's not a knock to credit recovery, but like damn, like it could have been more easier. I could have just went at home and did my work. Like, I wasn't no dummy. Like, I knew how to do the shit. I just was lazy. I just didn't want to do it. I'm not even gonna say I was like, yeah, I was lazy. When it came to school work, I was lazy, bro. I just never wanted to put forth no effort. But when it came time to punch that clock at McDonald's for that white man, I was getting paid for it.
So I was like, shit, was it for him or was it for you? Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you just said, you see what he said? I mean, it was for him.
But in a way, it's for him too.
That's how the world works, though.
That's how the world works. You know, they're getting something out of you.
And you get something back. That's how the world works.
Getting something back. So,
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with 9 to 5. I'm telling you, a lot of you niggas.
Absolutely not.
Nothing. A lot of you niggas in the way, and a lot of you niggas on your shut back, and a lot of you niggas right here, when niggas is elevating and you wondering why, it's not because look, it's not because nobody putting them on, it's not because niggas doing nothing crazy or different. Niggas just working, bro. Work. That's a lot of you niggas. Like Rihanna said, work. That's all you need. A couple of you niggas need to do. Most of you niggas need to do.
Get a job, bro.
What?
But I'm not knocking nobody that's out there in the streets hustling.
I am.
However you get your money is how you get your money.
You definitely gotta take a risk.
The only thing I would say is, if you're gonna be in the streets and you're gonna hustle and you're gonna do that, at least have a part-time job to back it up. You know what I'm saying? At least have something. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all grown, can't tell y'all what to do. That's just my 2 cents on it.
That's all right, guys. You chopping up TJ.
Hey, like, comment, subscribe.
Repost, share, something. Damn, it's free.
It's a free game. It's, or what I like to say, it's essential facts. It's essential for you. It's a good learning experience for y'all. So hey, I'm 25, bro be 25 next month. You know, we OGs now, so we OG status. So y'all learning from OGs. So take it. You know,
I'm all ahead, bro.
It's free game. I don't believe in that. The game is sold, not told shit. That's some gatekeeping shit. So that's what this podcast is gonna be about. I'm gonna be giving y'all free game every episode, bro.
Do you want it? It's out there for the taking. Do you want it?
Oh, for real.
Facts. Boom. What was I finna say? Have you fell out with anybody recently that you cared about, that was friends with you for a long time? And if you did, what did you learn from that or take from that experience? For anybody that might be finna fall out with somebody, and cause it ain't always gotta be violent. A lot of times niggas fall out over shit and then it turn violent. Or you know what I'm saying, you look back on it and be like, damn, I really love bro, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so nowadays in 2026, when I fall out with people, bro, it's not, you know, it's never like a beef thing. It's more like a me standing on my morals and my respect and like the principle of certain situations. So yeah, I have had, you know, recently, I'm not even gonna get into all the details of that situation because now we back cool again. That's my brother, that's my day uno. But you know, it's, once you get grown, once you get to a certain age, you know, you're able to talk about shit like an adult and move on with certain shit because life's too short to be, you know, holding a grudge against somebody for some, you know, that's, you know, that was out of line, you know, people apologize, people move on. So, you know, that's, you know, and now this, but I will say, you know, I'm not holding on to no bonds in 2026 or moving forward, you know, it's either you with me or you not.
Right.
So, you know, and I still, you know, and if you're not with me, that's cool. I want to see you eat. You just won't eat at my table with me.
You gotta stay there.
You gotta stay there. Pick a side and stay there. You know, don't be wishy-washy with me. You know, don't. And I don't like people that play both sides. And I'm not saying like, oh, if I ain't cool with this person, they can't be cool with this person. It's cool. You be cool with that person, but don't involve me in it. Because if I don't do dealings with a certain person, I'm not saying you can't be cool with that person, but also, is it okay for me to say that my trust with you is gonna be like to a minimum now?
Definitely kind of
I
unfortunately.
mean, I'm still fuck with you, but like, from a distance.
From a distance. It's COVID-19. I fuck with you from a distance. Yeah.
But yeah, that's my whole take on that right there.
Nah, I asked you that because I recently fell out with my partner with some shit. And it's like, damn, I fucked with you for a minute, bro.
But how long y'all been? Did y'all grow up in Pampers together? Like how long how long was the bond?
Since like middle school.
Yeah, if it's that bad, then yeah, take a little time to yourself. But if it ain't, bro, man, y'all squash that shit, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, if something happened to either one of y'all, the next person gonna feel it. I don't care what they say, they gonna feel it. Especially if y'all bond was built off real love and trust. You know what I'm saying, brotherhood.
Okay.
So yeah, don't throw that shit down the drain, bro.
Hey,
I'm not saying get back cool with them today. But I'm just saying, after a certain amount of time, sometimes you gotta be the bigger person in the situation. Make that initiative, like, hey, bro, you know what? I think we need to go back and hash this shit out and talk about this shit. Like, man,
hash shit out, talk shit out. Boom. Glad you said that.
everything don't gotta lead to you throwing a punch or you shooting a bullet. Everything don't gotta lead to that. And that's what's going on too much in today's society. Like, everything leading to a bullet. Like somebody catching a bullet, or some people sometimes catching a straight bullet. Bullets that's not even meant for people. People just dying. Like, yeah, death is a part of the life, but it's the way that people dying. Like, I don't want to look up every day, every weird hour of the day. Such and such got killed at a B&B. Such and such got shot here at the club. Like, these people, like, come on, bro. Like, everything I gotta lead to that.
All right. Boom. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's talk about your love life. Let's talk about
Want to talk about TJ love life?
Let's talk about baby. My yeah. My little shit, whatever you want to call it.
Let's talk about TJ love.
Boom. What's you want to start with hot or do you want to start with love?
Either or. It don't matter. I got an answer for both.
Gotta answer both and gotta answer both. So we threw out two fingers. We're gonna start with a motherfucking ha, because that's a positive number. That's why.
Cool.
It's the second episode. I ran it through the two, so we're gonna start. Ha. Do you got a little yeah right now? Yeah. You ain't gotta say her name. You ain't gotta say her name. Do you got a little yeah right? We finna make him claim right now, babe. It's either he finna let us know right now in front of the motherfucking world.
I don't have a little yeah right now, but I will say I do have a little friend with benefits, if you will, if you may. If you may say it like that. So
she got you speaking French.
No, I think it's the other way around. I think I have her speaking in tongue, but it's cool. But
hallelujah, man.
I'm not gonna say her name, but
yeah.
Shout out. How about this? She gonna love this. Shout out Tink. We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. We're not in a relationship though. It's really just like something just fun. We just having fun.
We just having fun.
It ain't like a relationship, man. She not ready for a relationship yet. I respect that.
Are you
not ready for a relationship? I'm not. I'm not because the reason why I say this because I know my ability to love is like too great. I love too hard, bro. And I don't want to be played with. I really just don't like that whole thing. And I hate talking stages too. Like, I just hate getting to know people for real, bro.
Why?
It's boring, bro. Like, you don't think talking stage is boring? Like, we know, like, come on, bro. Like girls be want to know too much. Like, well, why do you like me? Like, what? Like, bitch, you fine as fuck. Like, not bitch, but you fine as fuck. For one, like, what is it that you want? Like, let me explore. Let me explore like that. Let me explore you. So let's explore each other first. Then we can do all that other shit.
I mean, slow roll it. That's why I like you. What you mean, team? Come on, man. Boom. That was a high. So now we got a AI flashback. Hello.
Yeah, let's get into it, man. Nothing hold back. Choppin' over TJ. Boom. We're all real and uncut.
Something these women have unfortunately taught you, brother.
Unfortunately taught me is to never overplay my part too early. Cause shit, you know, I had certain situations, certain instances where like I like a girl and I like her more than she like me, and I'm overdoing it, and like I'm like overplaying my part, overextending myself, like helping, not even helping. I'm just gonna say like just overplaying my part, like just doing shit that I ain't had no business doing, but just doing it for the simple fact because I'm trying to show the girl that I like her for her, and like I'm that nigga, like just trying to. This is gonna sound so crazy, but y'all can relate to this, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like sometimes, like y'all do find yourself trying to prove y'all worth to a woman that you really like. Every man done been there. Don't sit there and tell me, oh no, I ain't never did. Yeah, bro, you all everybody done had that one. Every man done had that one woman in their life where they like real good, real bad, and you know trying to get with her and trying to do everything he can to impress her. So I have been that guy.
We all will.
Multiple times. I'll say 2 times, not too many, because I ain't no fool. So that's one thing. Yeah, like just you know overplaying my part with some females, but you're schooled up.
Boom. Hey, I hit that motherfucker. He come up high, then he go low, then he come back up high. So we back out again.
Oh yeah.
With something positive, because it's like it's meant to as a woman, like women, say women plural. Like as much as they will teach you a bad lesson.
Mm-hmm.
It's some that'll come and pick you up and scoop you up and teach you a good lesson.
Oh.
And you know what I'm saying? Boom. What's something I like, you know what I'm saying? Something you learn from a woman that like you was dating, not like our mama or our kinfolk or our relatives, but like a woman that you just went out there and you met in this world that you was fucking with. It's just like, damn, I'm gonna take that from her. That's a free game. Not like on no bullshit, like don't trust y'all, don't play from woo. Like how to feed yourself, how to clean yourself, give us something.
Definitely shout out to my. Do people still say FL?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Well, he always ain't say my motherfucking FL.
So shout out to my FL. I ain't gonna say her name though, cause she married now. She got a husband, and they got a son together. So out of respect for her, I'm not gonna put her name out there, but I'll just say like she showed me like the importance of like family, like and wanting to have a family, cause like bro, family is so like the family that you build, not your family, not your immediate family. I'm talking about the family you create with your person. That's two different. I'm sorry, that's two different.
Two different. And you say you're alone wolf, so we both on the same shit. Like I definitely know what this nigga's talking about. This is not my episode. We're gonna get to know y'all. Gotta get this one. We're gonna tell y'all damn sure I gotta get to know.
Like
we trying to teach.
Like she showed me the importance of like family. Because like the way her family used to treat me, like they treated me with the most utmost respect. They used to feed me like all kinds of shit. I ain't gonna lie, I fucked that one up. Yeah, but it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? Players fuck up. It's all good. But shit, you know.
Good men. Hold on. Players fuck up, but good men fuck up too.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say that one. Good men fuck up. There's not who's perfect. God is. Not good men. Good men fuck up. Good women fuck up. Good people fuck up.
Yeah.
When you fuck up, how do you respond is the question. That's what make you good.
Yeah.
Not being perfect, because no one's perfect. We all gonna fuck up.
Yep.
In the real way, in the worst way. If no sin is greater than if all sins is the same, then all fuck ups should be the same. It don't matter.
Sin is sin.
Facts. So fuck ups should be a fuck up.
No sin is greater than the next sin.
So a fuck up should be a fuck up. I don't care.
Yeah, absolutely. So when I say that, that's like saying an aggravated robbery and a sexual assault hold the same weight. It's sin. Whether people like that or not, sin is sin. And no sin is greater than the other sin.
And I know that's gonna be controversial. I can see niggas picking at from what I'm hearing it live. Let me see what I'm thinking when I hear it. When he say the aggravated and the whoop, the fear, you know what I'm saying, that's caused upon a person while committing that act could be the same. You feel me? Even if you're doing a sexual assault to somebody, they're gonna be fear. You know what I'm saying? For their life, they're gonna be hurt. Just like if you put a pistol in somebody's head and they don't know if that's you finna end it all, they're gonna fear. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I definitely feel what you're saying and where you coming from. Yeah. Boom.
Just
I can see how it's weird.
Just like attempted murder. Just like attempted murder and then murder.
You try to take my life.
You tried to take my life. Your intention was to take my life, but you didn't. So the attempt. Murder is you took that person's life. It's still sin. Like, and then attempted murder charge is still treated like a murder charge. You attempted to kill somebody.
The same intent.
Yeah, the same intent is to kill.
Right.
So you You know what I'm saying? But that's just that. I don't think no sin is greater than the next sin.
Boom.
But yeah, we done talking about my love life.
Move on.
No,
let's talk about what this money do, because you're a hardworking man. So let's motivate somebody to go get a motherfucking job.
Okay.
Boom. What's something that you've been able to enjoy or do for yourself while working, like you just been working, just, you know what I'm saying, maybe look back and be like, damn, okay, boom, hard work do pay off. Like, what's that for you?
Man, hard work do pay off, man, but it really do have to be something hard work, something that you dedicated to, something that you can see yourself doing for the next 5 to 10 years. You really got to dedicate yourself to whatever it is that you're doing. So, like for me, it was McDonald's. I grinded hard for 8 straight years. Got promoted to general manager last year, and that was like my big break for me, you know, getting promoted, you know, and doing those kind of big things and stuff like that. So definitely that, like, you know, I would say that, you know, just stay consistent, like, you know, stay consistent in whatever it is that you're doing. Like, you know, don't be so quick to quit. Like, you know, stay in the fight for the long haul. Don't give up on yourself too easy. Bet on yourself. You know, believe in yourself. Have self-confidence. Have high self-esteem. You know, speak positivity in your life. Like that's where most people can start at. You know, as far as like getting a job and sticking on a job and just, you know, getting money. Like, speak positivity and plan your life. Quit being negative all the time. Like, there's more to life than being mad every day. Like, first of all, what are you mad for anyway? You woke up this morning. A lot of people didn't wake up this morning. Get out of that shit. Get out of that mindset. Get out of all that evil shit. Like, speak positivity around your life. And the more you manifest stuff and speak positivity into your life, the better shit gonna be for you and the better shit gonna get. But if you sitting there in your own little funk and you being negative and shit, you're gonna continue to feel the way you feel, and you're gonna continue to go through the shit that you're currently going through. And I know that from my own personal experience. Like, and now I'm gonna get into that. Like, I've had my little ups and downs. One down is being homeless for a short amount of time. But I didn't stay there. I knew I wasn't gonna stay there. It was just a temporary phase. It wasn't gonna be like man, I'm gonna be home, so I'm not gonna have my own stuff. No. I was already speaking positivity around my life. Like, you know, just manifesting shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get this apartment. Like, it's gonna take me a little time, but you know, I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna keep working hard. I'm gonna grind harder. I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna go get it. And I did just that. Like, man, like, so I say that to say, man, just, man, don't sell yourself short. Like, be confident in y'all abilities. All y'all smart, bro. Like, everybody got some smart in it. Ain't nobody just a complete duck.
You're gonna be seeing this.
You would like, comment, and subscribe.
And sure, it's free.
Free game.
It's free. Boom.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about family? Because I peeped you said the family you create and the family you come from. So which comes first? The family you create or the family you come from?
Definitely the family you create.
I don't know if this is...
Because that's your family.
I ain't say that.
You created that. You created J2.
Bro.
You and your first girl, y'all created J2.
Okay, so boom, the family you create. Why?
Because that's you.
That's the family.
That's you created. That's from you. So whatever you teaching to them little bitty babies, them your seeds.
Thanks.
That's your responsibility. So it's gonna be up to you how them kids turn out to be when they get grown and get 25 like you. So yeah, absolutely, your family matters most, not your immediate family. I
love them the same. Love them,
but what's in my household matters way more because
these 4 walls, I feel you, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that, and I'm not even a parent yet. I haven't even started building my own family yet, but I know that.
Question: have you watched Roots?
No, that shit too bad.
That's just surprised me.
It's too long.
Like, you didn't even watch the first one? Like,
it's too long. And then
I'm not saying you completed. I ain't complete Roots, but I watched Roots.
It's too.
You gotta watch Roots. If you have not watched Roots, watch Roots. What the hell?
It's too traumatizing.
Hell nah, watch Roots. Not got all the way up to the part where the nigga foot got cut off. Watch Roots.
I'll pass.
Watch Roots. It's gonna teach you something.
But I do like Django, the one with Jamie Foxx and Samuel Jackson.
Watch Roots. Watch people in YouTube shorts in the comments. Tell me if I'm tripping. Watch Roots. You need to watch Roots. I'm telling you, every black person needs to watch. You don't have to complete Roots because Roots is under there. I don't know anybody that have complete roots. But watch Roots. At least the first like couple, watch Roots, bro. I watched Roots. Roots is gonna change your life. If you're a black person, watch Roots. You need to watch Roots. I'm surprised you didn't watch Roots because we on the same shit. No. Kunta had to leave, like Kunta Kinte had to leave that like the village and shit and become a man and go through the whole.
Unfortunately, I have not had the chance to watch Roots, but I might look into it too.
Bro, you gotta watch it. It's definitely long as fuck. You not gonna be able to complete. You might be able to complete, but you're gonna get lost upon the process. Yeah. But watch Roots. If you have not watched Roots, watch Roots. Yeah. Thanks. Boom. So we talking about TJ.
What else you got? What you got for me?
Okay, boom. Kids, do you want some?
Absolutely.
How many?
3.
Do the order matter? Do the gender matter?
No.
3. Why 3? That's a certain number.
I feel like that's all I can handle.
The timeline. What timeline? 3, 2 years apart, 1 year apart, like
2 years. I don't know why people go so long.
Yeah, so you want my plus age. You want a senior, honestly, a sophomore, and an 8th grader.
Yeah, honestly, if I could have my way, I want all girls. I'm probably one man that you'll ever meet that just want girls.
No, boy.
No, because girls are bro, you gotta get women and girls.
What about your lineage? You don't want to live on?
No, girls are so smart. And I do not want my son to have to endure what I had to endure as a man.
I feel
my future son, if I were to ever have one, but if I would have it my way, I would just have daughters because I feel like daughters are more like I don't know. I feel like I'd just be a good girl dad.
You got names? Let me tell you right. You can say y'all niggas right now. Whatever y'all think y'all gonna name y'all kids, y'all not. That woman is gonna name y'all kids.
Definitely got some names.
But let's hear them.
Definitely something like, oh man,
it's oldest.
And I like them fairy names, stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like Treasure, like those are cute names. Treasure, Promise, like
Promise. I know this name. Promise.
I'm just saying, like I like those. I definitely want to have kids one day. I'm not fortunate to envelope or nothing like that. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, shit, my uncle was in his 40s when he had his first one. And he's, so hey, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I ain't rushing nothing.
Treasure. So Treasure, Promise, and what's the third one?
Terrion.
Terry. Why Terrion? That's different.
Because it sounds like my name.
Terry. Terrion. Why not just go Terrion?
Because Taryn is a girl name too, but I feel like if I would, I wouldn't name her my name because then I would have to make her a junior. And I think that's untraditional as fuck.
This is y'all life, bro.
I don't think you can do that.
Christian Rock, man, her son named after him. He's a junior.
Yeah, I don't think I could do
that. He's Christian Rock Jr.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. But no, I wouldn't name her Taryn. But if I had a son, I would name her. Damn, bro, I really want to put my whole name out there. No, I'm cool. I do have a middle name, but I would name him Taryn Blank Jackson Jr. type shit.
You know.
Yeah.
Tink, do you know? Come on. Let's expose Tink. Tink, if you know his middle name, call me his middle name, Tink.
Please don't do that. She knows too much.
Oh, so Tink, you know it. What's his middle name, Tink? Who is Tink? That's how we feeling. But we moving on past the life.
We have to love life.
We out there.
And we during the 30-minute mark, so, last episode was an hour long. We're going to cut this one a little shorter than that, but we got time for, let's do 3 more questions.
3 more. Let's get this. What kind of vibe you looking for? Like, so I can know how you want me to go at it.
What kind of who?
What kind of question you looking for?
Oh, man, just something random. Something that can be going on in the world. It ain't got to be
political.
Specific. Political, we can do political. It don't matter. Like,
okay, boom. Do you believe in Illuminati?
No.
No.
I just believe in gatekeepers. You got a lot of people that's just gatekeepers in the world. That's or in Hollywood or whatever. Hollyweird, as some people would say it. But no, I don't think it's it might be a cult out there. I wouldn't say Illuminati, but you got a lot of people up there that's just up there in rank where, they just able, they just very, very powerful people. So they able to make some shit happen. with the snap of a finger. But Illuminati,
Free R. Kelly or not?
why not? Just niggas out there that's 60 talking to a 19-year-old.
Is that something wrong with that?
No. Legally, they grown, right?
Morally, is there something wrong with that?
Maybe, but who gives a shit? It's 2026.
That shit was going on back then too.
Back in the day, how old was Aaliyah when Arquette? When Aaliyah like 14 and they was like 19? Like they been doing that. Like they been doing that. Why not free Arquette?
Magic Johnson and Janet Jackson.
I mean, hey,
Hey,
shit. I mean,
that's controversial. That's a
very
conspiracy.
controversial.
No, that's a conspiracy question. Illuminati. So boom, that's all controversial. What's your thoughts on the LGBTQ community? Not even just on no, I don't want to get canceled. I fuck with them niggas. Like,
It's your life. Do whatever you want to do with it. Who am I to judge you? That's your preference. That's their preference. So who am I to tell them, oh, that ain't right, or in the Bible, who am I to tell them that?
facts.
Because I ain't no saint. Technically, I'm a sinner because I sin to this day. Not intentional, but I'm a sinner.
Right.
So who am I? Who am I to judge them on how they live their life or what their sexual orientation is? You know what I'm saying?
Are you cool with people in that community? Like, would you hang out and smoke a blunt with a nigga?
Yeah, just because that person,
Would you smoke a blunt with them?
yeah. I mean, like, just because they that way, that don't mean that I'm that way. That don't make me any less of a man because I'm hanging out with a gay man.
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got gay partners. Like, shit, not a lot, but but I mean, shit. I mean, bro, like, that's their life, bro. Like, and then you gotta understand, like, some people done been through stuff in their life that made them that way. Some people done been molested.
Why these niggas gay in prison?
You know what I'm saying? People done been molested. Shit. I done heard stories of pastors molesting kids. So, I mean, who am I to judge that person?
Pastor, that shit fucked up.
Just because they gay or bisexual, lesbian, or whatever.
If you okay, boom. If you were bisexual, are you gay?
I don't even know.
Like, if a nigga be like, I'm bi, is that nigga gay to you?
No, that mean he like both things.
But is he gay? To me, he's gay.
No, if you like both things, I mean he like it both ways.
So, but he's not gay. He's just in the gray area.
Yeah.
Or is he straight?
I mean, because if he's still having sex with girls, then
So, boom.
bisexual is when they like two different sexes.
Okay, so boom. If
or both are the same, or you know what I'm saying?
yeah, okay, boom. So if a female meet a nigga and she be like, "Are you like she they at the bar or something? He's not gonna are you gay or you straight?" That nigga sleeping with niggas and bitches. Should he say he gay or should that nigga say he straight?
No, just say he's bisexual, which means that he likes both sexes.
Don't say he's straight though, because he's not straight.
Right. I mean, or whatever he feels like he want to say at that time.
Is he entitled to say that?
Yeah. I mean, it's his life. Who gonna tell him otherwise? Him or her otherwise?
Him or her.
Like, I don't have nothing against that community. Like, none at all.
Mm.
Like, my only issue, and I'm not even gonna say issue is only thing I would say is for the younger kids that's coming up, let them decide what they want to be. Don't project it onto them.
Like on TV shows and shit.
Like let the baby decide what they want to do. Because for one, they babies, they don't know no better. So let them get to that age to where then they can decide, okay, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. But let's not interject it into our cartoons. Let's not interject it into our TV shows. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? Let them decide. And then like people with gay kids, like if I had a gay kid, like I would not, that would not bother me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That wouldn't bother me one bit. Like that's what my kid like, and I'm gonna love my kid. Because I see parents that hate their child because they're gay. Like, and that just boggles my mind. It boggles the shit out of me. Like, how can you hate something that you brought into the world?
You brought it.
And then you raised it. So somewhere in your lessons that you was teaching, that's what they got from it.
Like that shit.
Or they seen it somewhere.
Something.
Nobody just
woke up.
People say they be born gay, but no, you wasn't. Like you was like you seen something or you just got around it, or you might have got around the same sex and was like, oh, I like think this is what I like. Okay, maybe that way. But to say I'm born gay or something like that, that's kind of crazy. But I support y'all. I support y'all fight. I don't have because I gotta put this disclaimer out there because I don't want nobody to think. Well, I already said I didn't have an issue with gay people. I got gay friends, but and yeah, I mean like that's y'all life. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all do y'all, man. Everybody got their own preference. Like I feel like nobody should be judged or torn down based on what they like and don't like. Everybody got their own personal opinion on shit. So yeah, gay, straight, bi, lesbian, whatever, pansexual, or asexual, or whatever it is. I mean, that's your preference.
It's asexual. Fuck it, we moving past that. We done did a conspiracy. We did some controversial. So boom, what's the third and final question so we can get up out of here? We need a home run to end the episode. Boom.
Something big.
Something big. What we need? Something big. Damn, I'm trying to think. Help me out, teacher.
No, man, you the interviewer. You supposed to have questions.
I got my interview hat. You right.
When I was interviewing you, I had questions.
The
I had
third
questions ready.
and final, because I'm trying to lead them with something good. Something good. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all to like, comment, and subscribe.
I had the questions ready for you.
You right.
Come on, man.
Boom.
What's
What's
on
you
you?
want
Want to get sick one day? You might have to interview a guest.
Facts. Hey. Boom. What's something you want us to know? Like, leave us, if you had to leave us with one thing about TJ, like, what would you want us to take? You know what I'm saying? Not even just from this episode, but like right now, right here. You know what I'm saying? They had to play something at your funeral or something. Boom.
Play something at my funeral.
Like a final message or something. Like, what would you want? If you could go to your grave and press play on your tombstone, it'd be like, this is his final memo. What would you want us to remember? What would you want us to know about TJ, the 25-year-old?
I would just say some of my granddad, Lord rest his soul, some of my granddad always used to tell me as a kid growing up, where there's a will, there's a way. Short, sweet, simple. That's it. Where there's a will, there's a way. Y'all can read deeper into that, but that's how that would be my last memo. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yep. I'm not gonna get too deep into it. That's for y'all to do. That's for the viewer to do. Y'all study. Y'all go study that quote. Find out the meaning behind it. It's really simple. Where there's a will, there's a way.
There's a way. I had just chopped it up with TJ. J Rand.
For real, man. J Rand did pretty good today, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Maybe we can do a part 3 with King J Rand, man. You know what I'm saying?
Who is J Rand?
Who is J Rand?
Who the fuck is J Rand? Who is this man with these tattoos? Who the fuck is J Rand? What they need to do to figure out who the fuck is
like, comment, subscribe. You know, let's do 30 likes. Let's do 30 likes on this video.
Can we get 10% better, y'all?
Let's do 30 likes. We got so we shoot. So matter of fact, let's do 35 likes because last video we said let's do 20 and we got 32. So since we got 32, let's do 35.
KD.
Let's do 35 likes and then we can do part 3 with J Rand.
KD, who the fuck is J Rand? It might be the next episode. Who is J Rand? Who is this nigga?
But yeah, man.
Hold on, this gonna get reposted. Who is TJ? You gotta watch the video, like, comment, and subscribe to figure out who is TJ. It's finna drop. Who is TJ? That's gonna be the first clip we post. Who is TJ?
Who's TJ?
Who is TJ?
So we waiting to find out. And we on air. Well, about to be off air. But yeah, man.
One way to find out.
Go ahead and do the little outro, man. Once again, I do want to say again my condolences to those that lost their lives at that Airbnb party last night, man. Lord rest y'all soul. Really hate y'all had to go out that way. Much love to y'all families. Prayers. Definitely sending up prayers to the Most High. And yeah, man. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Choppin' with TJ, man. And we out, man. Appreciate y'all.